Sniggity sniggity snake! Welcome to part 19 of The Last of Us, my boy! Why don't you leave
Hey Noonan, what's going on? We're in the fucking sewers.
Why don't you leave a like and a share down below and get us some
Just
hot
like Mad
YouTube
Sam, we're
mamas!
representing the underground.
No, get us some hot YouTube mamas on our commentary game.
That's dope. That hurt to say.
Did you hear what I said, Snake? What do you think?
No, I was too busy referencing Mad Sam.
On the Islington streets!
Man, I don't get the guy. At one point he seems to love Islington, then he compares it to hell. Does he want to be in hell? I don't get it. It's confusing. There's a lot going on in the UK grime scene that we're really heavily invested in.
So, we're back with The Last of Us, Snake.
We are. Again, we have been several times in a row.
For 19 times in a row. Well, not in a row, considering this has been going on since 1884, Snake. We've been doing this commentary. How does that make it feel to be centuries old and still talking over this video game?
Man, when I was first planning this commentary in the Paleolithic era, I was thinking, if I plan it right, it won't take too long, but clearly my logistics were just flawed with the rudimentary caveman technology I had to figure it out.
But here we are in the modern ages after
Do you think they'll join us?
Of 2017.
almost 2017. I hate commentary comms.
Man, it took us so long that Great Zombie Ron has returned to make a series.
Great Zombie Ron has returned to make a series. You know, let's talk about the juicy gossip. What is up with Tom's sort of like indifference towards Great Zombie Ron's return?
I don't know. Maybe they had a falling out before his disappearance.
Yeah, but like Tom has always been like he talk about it at least. Like he doesn't shine away from not talking about it. But what's weird is that he's like, Great Zombie Ron has not contacted me, which is like, I don't like, why does he go with that route? What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean? Leave a comment down below if you know what that means.
You know more about it than I do, man.
I don't know anything about it. I just know that Great Zombie Ron has returned.
It was a curious spur of the moment thing that I checked, you see. I logged onto the Jap Porn Industry channel
Which is our Raw channel.
which is our Raw channel, to upload a part of Minecraft Hardcore, and it's named Jap Porn Industry for a very good reason. But what happened was, I just saw in the fucking suggested videos, for no reason whatsoever, Great Zombie Ron was there. I was like, what the flying fuck? What the flying fuck was that?
I think because like when he uploaded that fucking trailer thing for his new review show where he's being held hostage and forced to review stuff, which is like, okay,
That's
dude.
a gimmick that will last forever.
It's a nice gimmick, way to go. But what is with these reviewers and putting in like dark bullshit into their reviews? Because like,
It seems like a hard act to keep up.
because Plinkett does that, and
That makes two of us.
it got old in fucking halfway through Star Wars Episode 2 review. It's like, okay, it's not that funny. Okay, oh, you're gonna come into a TV screen, it's gonna explode. Whoa! Genius.
I've never really liked skits to begin with in reviews.
Oh, it's not skits, it's just, you can do something funny, or, you know, that, like, fits the thing, but the only thing Plinkett's escapades seem to do is just take away from the review.
Henry, give it a shot.
Was playing up this character that was already pretty played up, just by his narration.
I'm glad that there haven't been any more Plinkett reviews, honestly.
I prefer half in the bag
Half
anyway.
in the bag and best of the worst is just better overall. Even though, like, there maybe isn't as much effort put into them and thought. It just...
Sometimes less really is more, though. Because it just gets to the point. They don't have time for fucking around. It's just talk about the movie.
And considering how casual Mike and Jay are overall with their movie opinions, it's just kind of like it makes me think that where did this even, the super analysis come from, and how seriously are we supposed to take it?
Like, my favorite reviewer of video games is Ross Scott, because I don't know why his weirdness comes off as a bit more earnest. If that makes any sense.
I've tried to get into Ross Scott's reviews, but something just doesn't work for me. Maybe it's his voice, because it's just Freeman, and it's weird, because I don't take anything that Freeman's mindset seriously. And I also really started hating the show after a while. At the end of it, I was just annoyed by everything that came out of that guy's mouth.
Oh, you're gonna love to know that. Well, you're not gonna care because you're not gonna watch it, but he is gonna do Half-Life 2.
Ooh, which is, it's just my thing. I don't really care if people like it. His reviews are probably good. I just can't get over that one thing. But
that's a bad barrier to entry in my mind, because I really enjoy those reviews. But yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from.
But
it's hard to disassociate at times.
But him doing Half-Life 2 is just weird. Why? It's too narrative based. It's too.
He said in one of his live streams that he doesn't think it will be a problem, but we'll see about that. He also said he felt like doing it because of the massive amount of donation he received that he felt obliged to.
Oh god, dude, never do that. That's a horrible way to start something.
And honestly, I prefer Game Dungeon overall. Even when he started Game Dungeon 3 was when I was still going, I was like, man, this is just so much more entertaining. I don't know how I'm jealous of his ability to find weird fucking games. I want that.
What are you talking about? You review pretty weird games.
But it's not on the same level. I can't compete with BitBop.
Though this is pretty horrifying for Ellie. She can't swim.
Yeah, every time.
And you have to be on this kind of this what is that called? What is that called?
The pallet.
A pallet, and it's floating around and uncomfortable. Not nice overall.
Now this is actually 2 recordings stitched together, and I just realized, fuck, I missed something earlier on. But no, you can't go back. That door locks and you can't return.
Aw, did you miss one of Ish's stories?
I did, but I cut it back in.
Okay, can you, let's talk about Ish's story. What is going on up to this point?
So, Ish was on a boat, on a nice old boat away from civilization, and he came ashore and was like, fuck it, I'll just try my luck. And then he found this, and he decided, I'll hole up here forever. And that'll be my life.
Well done. And this is where we're at right now?
This is where we're at right now.
That's one loud generator.
Yeah.
But generators are usually loud.
No, it's amazing aside from anything else, the water is still flowing down here. Infrastructure is great.
Get this old food. Yeah, boy.
And the tools. Still perfectly working. I bet the fucking set designers had a lot of fun with this.
A lot of barrels here. What is this? Half-Life?
2. So it's pretty clear at this point already that this place has fallen, but that trap, I guess the zombies just snuck past it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's trying to world build, but it's still it would make more sense if it was just there and we'd notice it. Oh wow, I guess this is what that would be, and they would be bottles. But we gotta show the mindless masses what we want them to know.
Or the zombies really are that stealthy. You can never discount the possibility.
Yes, they're the Walking Dead zombies. You only hear them when you... when
they were so safe that the universe just spawned in some zombies behind a tree. Yeah, there was a tree down here for them to spawn behind. See that bush over there on the left? There was a zombie in that.
Oh, hey, did you see that? Let's keep it down, buddy, okay?
Wow! Way to Kenny it up, fucker!
Let's keep it down, just like Henry said. Let's keep it down. Happy now, Henry, you fuck.
Why don't I know it's like part of budget reasons and like you just don't want to like focus on so many things, but why don't characters react to whenever you just like shoot at something? It's like, what's wrong with you? Don't fucking why'd you do that?
And the ball didn't even pop.
Didn't.
One of my favourite things, actually, and it's never going to fucking come up, on the Modern Warfare 2 recording that I did, in the opening level, when they're throwing around the basketball, I managed to pop off a shot and hit the basketball from the training range. And when you walk over to it, there's a massive fucking bullet hole in the basketball they're playing with. No one acknowledges it. No one acknowledges I'm pointing a gun at them, either. I swear they did, though. I swear they ducked and shit. You know, aside from anything else like little touches, that's something that's been really kind of making me sad about Metal Gear Solid 5, which I still haven't beaten. It doesn't feel like Kojima's Easter egg heart was in it.
Yeah.
Like, in the fucking Konami offices, or in Kojima's offices at the time, there was like, everyone had to submit one Easter egg. Which is a fucking great philosophy.
Yeah.
But it just feels like that's missing.
Well, hopefully with Kojima's newfound overwhelming power as his own studio lead. I don't know if that is horrifying or not.
No, it's great. I want him to have full creative control. I just want him to be able to go as fucking mental as he wants with no editing. Because that would just reveal so much, wouldn't it? I love Kojima, but he does need someone to keep him in reins.
It's either going to be amazing or just like the worst thing to ever come out of any game development.
Like, fucking guy who used to be in my class who no longer didn't make it to third year, unfortunately, but the guy who always turned up high and was a mad conspiracy theorist, and I was thinking, man, I don't want you making films, I want you on a radio show. With no one telling you what to do. Yeah, some people have turned up, and they've got a laundry room, and they've got a water catcher.
Look at those emojis.
Ish kept the emojis alive for the future.
Yeah, but the transcriber. I like to imagine that the transcriber is just Joel washing out any personality from everything, and he just washed out the emoticons.
It's like, I can't stand to see people happy.
Stop. Is this a secure zone? Is cooperation really important? Should we remove our jackets?
Failure to abide by these rules will result in a Tumblr call-out post.
I will make a call-out post if you do not oblige to these rules.
You will be publicly shamed.
There's a bunch of dead people, like, everywhere.
Children, too. And the younglings.
Anakin, he killed the younglings, Padme! I gotta go kill him. BRB.
Poor fella.
Wait, what happened? I was making a Star Wars joke.
They were trapped in here and died. Infected at the door. Not nice.
Ish too?
Not Ish.
Who was that guy?
Someone else.
Oh, someone else.
Someone else. This is a machete. These are one of the fucking super powerful melee weapons that one hit kill everything.
Nice. Good thing it was just here for us to find.
And we can upgrade it. We can put even more blades on the giant knife.
Oh my god.
Now it can kill 5 things. It's amazing what a bit of fucking sellotape can do.
I don't understand the way the life bar works on a weapon. Like, some things I do, like a pipe or like a wooden thing, but a machete?
Yeah, only 3 whacks. The rust was really working its way through it, and Joel could just pick it up, feel the weight, and go, yep, that's a good free hitter.
I know I'll get free hits and just whoop. I have to think that they don't even break. Joel is just like, I'm bored of this.
This no longer challenges me. You have any ideas, Ellie?
Yeah, like,
No?
think of something. You're the brains around here.
Fine, I guess I have to do everything myself. Trap still rigged, of course. What a really bad trap.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That was me. I must have triggered
How the
some
fuck did
else.
Ish work that one out?
Henry, see if we can lift this.
Is he already bit by this point?
This is
Or
awkward.
something?
No, I don't believe he is.
Because he acts weird.
Clickers.
I think he just kind of acts weird and scared in general, but
Just go.
I'm
get
not
out of
certain.
here. Sam, you stay close to him.
Henry, we gotta fucking move.
You keep him safe. Go.
So there is actually another kind of infected in this game that doesn't really come up much, and this section actually has them, and that's why this is one of the hardest... It's one of the hardest segments in the game to stealth through. I don't know what they're called. I think they might be called, like, fucking stalkers or something. Their AI, their whole gimmick is they actually know how to, like, hide around corners and stay completely still. So they won't come up on listen mode.
So what are they? Like, what is their... Why are they like that?
I don't know. I think they're the kind of in-between point between clickers and just your standard infected. And at some point they just develop the cognitive ability to hide around corners.
That's weird. Because like,
Yeah.
you think that the people who've been infected right there would still have like their humanity a little bit, and they would do that. But no, it's just people or zombies who are just right in the middle.
Yeah. And then they lose it all again and become clickers who just kind of wander around blindly.
Well, that makes sense because their brains have been just completely eviscerated at that point. But the stalker thing also just doesn't make any sense at all.
I'm not sure if I did try... I think there's one round that corner there, actually. Or that... Nope. I'm getting paranoid now, but no. Okay, so now one of them has spotted me. And now I'm just going to run back over here. And we get to see them in action.
Wow.
I'm really bad at the timing on melee in this. There we go.
Look at him go.
So, and not to mention, I think a big problem with them as well is they look like clickers, which kind of fucks with you.
yeah, because like clickers can't get to you. If they do, you're just fucked immediately.
Yeah. You don't get a reprieve if the fucking clicker gets to you.
But for some reason, with these things they do, what's so special about a clicker that they're like, they can immediately like bite you? Because like, lore-wise or story-wise, they should be the most rotted out of all of them. Technically, you know, it sounds like they'd be the easiest to take care of.
Because at some point as well, they just become a bloater because they're just growing forever and ever, just feeding on something, generating more mass.
What do funguses generate on?
I don't know.
Rain?
I guess. I mean, it's the fucking only explanation that makes sense. These guys just pick up the moisture in the air from the shitty sewer waters. See, look as well, L3, it just made point. Look, there's a guy behind a corner here. Also, for some reason, I decided to melee my way through this whole segment.
Where'd I go?
The Last of Us is the challenging video game, you see, where you've got to fight wise, use every advantage you've got to overcome the zombie horde.
The Last of Us! Buy it now! PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Get it for your home console. The Last of Us! Did you just try to hit Sam?
Yes. He's not mucking in well enough.
That's not cool. You can't just go around hitting kids.
I can.
No, you can't.
Also, just remember, there is a button to spin around fucking 180. I accidentally triggered it. I never use that button. Fucking Left 4 Dead on console had that as well. Never used it there either.
Left 4 Dead on console. I mean, who played Left 4 Dead on console to begin with?
I had it on console. The only good thing about it on console is it has split screen. Then again, so does the PC version if you do some console bullshittery. It's still technically in there. Why can't you play a co-op mode in this where you can play as Ellie and just contribute fuck all?
I don't know. No, it would work because Ellie is basically, at a certain point, as competent. I guess they don't
Yeah.
do it because of story reasons. Because like Ellie at some point gets just cut out.
True, there are some segments where you're completely alone.
You did it.
No, actually, do you know what the funny part is? There is a game called like Conflict Desert Ops or some shit. And it has a split-screen co-op mode. In the first stage, you're completely alone except from your partner who is in a prison at the other end of the map. If you play it in co-op, the other player has to just be in prison through the whole first stage.
Amazing.
It's fucking beautiful.
That
game
it seems
was
like
fucking weird.
some of the Resident Evil games did that kind of.
Kind of. Resident Evil, yeah, actually. The latest game, Revelations 2, in some parts there's just like the main character and a little girl, and her ability is she can see monsters through walls and tag them. But aside from that, she can't really do much. So one player is stuck as the little girl.
Yeah, so she can't attack or do stuff like that.
I don't know, I only watched the playthrough. I'm not sure if she has any offensive capabilities. In gameplay terms, it's useful because some enemies are invisible, so
But
you
it's
need
still
someone to
you can
sight.
still play as her when you go co-op.
Yes.
That's weird.
It's funny because it's not like you have to at certain points because it depends on who's together with who at that segment of the story.
What consoles is that game on?
I think like 360, maybe Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Revelations 2 is actually apparently heralded as pretty decent.
Want to get back into making Resident Evil playthroughs?
Because they've all been taken down now by request. That would mean I have to do fucking redo 4, 5, and 6.
You don't have to redo them.
A part of me would feel wrong doing otherwise, though. That's good, but I don't have much to say about the Resident Evil games.
It's like a classroom. Why couldn't they keep it safe?
Well, I mean, everywhere else fell, you fucking idiots, so of course the classroom wasn't going to hold up.
Yeah, but they were teaching the kids. They were teaching to be the humans that they were going to be when they grew up. Because they're
Look,
not.
these humans.
Our
Wow, that's what
protectors.
Ish looked like.
Wow, Ish, you fucking absolute hunk.
Think you can knock that ladder down?
Just, maybe... Head was too circular for his own good. He could just be bitten from any angle. I don't even know what that means. This segment was a lot shorter than I remember it as well. Like, I could have sworn that you were in this kind of area for a lot longer than you actually were, but no, you kind of breeze through it. It's one of the most concentrated areas in the game.
I think it's because it's a difficult part in the game. That's why it comes across like that.
Is that Ellie?
Perhaps. First time through it, well, obviously it was in one sitting, so at a certain point, just getting tired of it.
Joel, that's them.
Sam!
Oh, thank God.
Wow, they haven't managed to kill the fucking clickers. What a fucking
I
loser!
beat every zombie on my path to death with my bare hands!
Could you attack them at that point?
Get away from the door!
Yeah, you can. You can just stay back and attack. It's kind of pointless, though.
Do they like keep coming or just?
They keep coming. Actually, I'm not sure if they keep... because it's been a while. I don't know if they keep coming or if the game just wants you to keep running. It's just like, fine, have your fucking cake.
Let's run! Come on! Why is Joel just so fast? With his fucking bomb that he keeps running with it in his hands. That's not dangerous.
It's just like the bomb shrapnel is just jutting through his fingers. Like, can't stop running, can't stop running.
I mean, it would look like it's just gonna blow up in his hand at one point.
But remember, I can just walk over and pick them up and they won't detonate. They're fucking magic.
Open it from the other side! Make it fast!
They're ID tagged Joel.
How do they know they can open it up from the other side?
I'll be fine. Come on.
Desperation breeds invention. Psychic powers. Bullshit.
Why didn't they close that door?
Get ready!
Don't run through my bomb trap. I'm not quite sure what he's hoping to achieve out there. But I'm glad he's trying.
What a smart thing to do.
He came back right away, so... He's kind of like, maybe just realised, wait, I can't look cool no matter what I do. I'll just come back.
Fucking turned around and looked at you. It's like, did you see that?
It was cool, right?
And meanwhile, another zombie is running at him. Oh my god, just shoot him. Keep shooting him. What is wrong with you?
He wanted to engage it in an honourable duel.
It's a zombie. There's no honor in zombies.
Well, maybe not to us. But you don't live in the world of The Last of Us.
Yeah, I would not have been the Last of Us in the world of Last of Us. I would have been the first one. Last of Us prequel story, the first one.
You're infected. Oh fuck, am I gonna live? I don't fucking know.
It's just coming out of the toilet and a zombie jumps at me.
Look at this.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Thanks for the warning on either side, guys.
So where's this tower?
Let's go to this tower where a fucking asshole sniper is at. Yeah, sure.
Man, you're just spoiling everything today.
I hate that segment.